Hello, welcome to Mr. CFD. In this video, you will learn how to generate the geometry and mesh of this product, effect of container on Truck Aerodynamic in ANSYS Fluent software. Let's start generating the geometry. First, open a workbench window. When the workbench window is opened like this, from the toolbox, component system, choose geometry and drag it to the blank window of workbench. Then right click on it and select space claim as the software to generate your geometry. Click on it. After opening a space claim, the first step is to read the base geometry, which is a truck without a container. To do that, go to File and then Open and try to find your desired file. Yes, and from here choose the geometry, which is in IGS format. Open it. So yeah, this is the solid of the truck. Actually, I think I made a mistake because I said that it is without container, but it includes container. So this is the solid, and if you check the structure, you can see actually the solids, different parts, and now it's time to define the domain around the truck to simulate the airflow behavior around it. Actually, we want to simulate how the airflow actually comes in the domain. Then we want to simulate what happens behind the truck. Okay, to do that, click on plane, then click on the origin of the coordinate so that these three planes are created. Now after creating these planes, I can decide which one is suitable for starting drawing the domain around the truck, which is a rectangular cube. So I choose this one and back to structure and hide the other ones. Okay. Now click on the plane and by using move command and then using up to, try to change the place of the plane until it is reached to this surface. So yeah, and now because I want to have distance from the front part of the truck, about 20 meters. So in this direction, move this plane about 20 meters or 20,000 millimeters. Yeah, that's it. To make it easier to give the sizes, we can go to File, Space Claim Options, and then change the units. From here, change it from millimeters to meters. Okay. Now, yeah, you can see the distance between the plane and the front actually surface of the truck is 20 meters. And then by clicking on the plane and make sketch on it, and then go to plan view, I want to draw a rectangle. So choose rectangle command from this part, and then from this point, draw a rectangle in which the half length of the side is 20 meters, and then the height is 25 meters. Yeah, that's it. But it is not the complete rectangle because I want to use mirror command and choose this edge as a mirror plane, then repeat these edges to have my complete surface or actual rectangle. And now using trim away command, remove this edge. So yeah, if you back to 3D mode, you can see the surface is created. And after that, it's time to pull the surface so that we can have the domain around the truck. So click on it using pull command, right click, activate null merge, and then extrude it about 85 meters. And if you look at the geometry in transparent mode, you can see, yeah, the solid of truck is inside. And going to structure, you can see the solid of the domain and the solid part of the truck. But the thing is that we have to remove the truck body from the domain around it. To do that, we should use combine command, but before that, by clicking on all these components, and then right click, move them to new components so that selecting them is easier. And now use combine command. First, it asks you to click a target body, which is the big domain around. And then as the cutter object, you have to use this component. So as you see, some solids are created automatically, which you should remove them by this option, which has been actually shown here. This one is the domain around, so it shouldn't be removed. But click on this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So yeah, the option is not clear anymore. So it means that we have done removing those solids correctly, and then it's time to remove the solid of the truck that is remained. So yeah, right click, delete, right click, delete, and like this. So if you back to select, you can see there is only one solid, and here, yes, exactly what you see as a truck inside is only the walls around it, and the only solid is the domain around. Okay, that's it. We can close the Space Clean window and transfer it to ANSYS Machine software. After closing the Space Clean, you can see green check mark is activated for geometry, and then we can choose Mesh from this toolbar and drag it to the workbench window. Then click on geometry and draw it to the box of B. So yeah, here we have the geometry, and now we can double click on mesh. So ANSYS meshing software will be opened. This is ANSYS meshing software, and you can see the geometry has been transferred here. If you go to wireframe mode, you can see the truck inside. And now it's time to give size to the geometry and then creating meshing. Okay, first you should check if the software preference is on Fluent. Yeah, it is in Fluent. And in details of mesh, you can set element size. Before giving size to the whole geometry, I prefer to use actually I made a primary mesh, but I want to tell you how to do it. Right click on mesh, insert method. So choose select the body, then apply. Then from this part method, you should choose tetrahedron, and the algorithm should be changed to patch independent, so the volume meshing is made more easily. Actually, I wanted to tell you how to do it. We had it before, so I delete this one. Yes. And now that's it. Just in mesh details, you have to define the element size, which I chose 2 meters. And now right click on mesh and generate mesh. The process of meshing is started. So yeah, as you see, the meshing is done, and you can see how the geometry is meshed. Yeah. And of course you can back to wireframe mode, and here is the walls of the truck meshing. That's it. And now if you want to see how many elements are created, you can check the statistics. Yeah, here about 4 million elements are created. The element type here is unstructured. We can right click on mesh, then update. So the meshing data would be transferred to ANSYS Fluent, and when opening ANSYS Fluent software, we can convert this type of meshing to polyhedral. So I closed ANSYS meshing window and opened ANSYS Fluent, actually Fluent setup. And now I want to convert this kind of mesh that is tetrahedron to polyhedra. To do that, it's enough to click on this option, which is in domain section from this toolbar. So click on make polyhedra. So ANSYS Fluent software converts this type of mesh to polyhedra, but it takes a long time. And the thing is that the number of elements decrease actually dramatically. Hope this video is helpful for you to benefit from Mr. CFD services, including simulation, consultation, and training. Visit our website www.mrcfd.com or contact us via info@mrcfd.com.